Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamisha, also known as Mrs. COTA. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to work with aphasia patients. If you have a patient right now that you're working with and you are struggling and you're like, Tamisha, please help me, definitely stay tuned for this video. All right? Okay, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. So let's just jump right into this. So first of all, you need to understand what is aphasia. Aphasia is a language disorder which affects language expression as well as comprehension. So this is going to affect your speech as well as how you communicate as well as your understanding. All right. Aphasia can occur from like a stroke or brain injury. It's a neurological disorder. I'm going to give you 7 tips on how you can improve your interventions when you're working with an aphasia patient. So, tip number 1 is this: build rapport. Build a relationship with your patient. All right? Find out what their interests are. Find out what the things are that they like, right? And you want to build a rapport because you want to have your patient trust you, right? Trusting is so important because it's very frustrating when you want to say something and you can't really express it, right? So having someone trust you, it goes a long way because it will bring a level of comfort to that person where they're not feeling like, they might get attacked, or you might get frustrated with them because they're not able to tell you exactly what they mean or what they're trying to say. So definitely you want to build a rapport. The first thing for sure is build a rapport with your patient, build a trust, build a level of communication where you're showing them that you're interested in their improvement, you're interested in what they're interested in. All right, that's the first step. The second step is to understand that communication involves more than just speech, right? So you're going to want to incorporate different kinds of modalities, such as written communication, gestures, pictures. These are all things that you can incorporate with your communication with your aphasia patient. Tip number 3, you want to use simple and concise language, okay? You don't want to try to, let's say, teach your patient how to do something and you're making it very wordy. It sounds very complicated. You want to make it very direct, straightforward, to the point when you're trying to express or teach your patient that is a aphasia patient on what to do. Because if not, the patient can get very frustrated, and then if they shut down on you, they're not really listening to what you have to say anymore, or even attempting to figure out what you mean or what you're trying to say. So definitely you want to use short, simple, and concise directions as well as words. The fourth thing you could do is encouragement, right? Encourage your patient to participate in activities. Encourage your patients, show them that you care. This will help to improve their confidence as well as their motivation to work with you, right? This is huge. I can't tell you how many times like just encouraging your patient will just motivate them to just take that one more rep or that one more step, or just just participating with you when they just don't feel like doing anything. So encouragement is so important and so vital. The fifth thing is provide feedback and necessary corrections as needed pertaining to the information the speech therapist provided to you during your collaboration, because speech therapy is going to be working very closely with aphasia patients. So if the speech therapist have put certain things in place, you want to follow suit and do what they're advising you to do, because again, that is also a part of their specialty. All right, our job is to learn how to work with these people to help provide them with more of a quality of life, but really speech therapist is going to really dive in more deeper on that disorder and how to help improve them in that particular arena of aphasia. So whatever tips that your speech therapist is giving you on how to communicate and work with this patient, you definitely want to follow a suit. If there's anything that you're seeing that the patient is not doing correctly, you want to provide that necessary correction based on what the speech therapist has told you. Number 6, and this is big and I think it's so easily overlooked, is you want to work with the family or the necessary caregivers involved with the patient. All right. So this is huge because you could find out so much about your patient. Also, this is important because you want to make sure that things are being carried over. You want to make sure that the family, as well as whoever the caregivers are, is being taught and they're being efficient in their communication as well. Because you are probably only with your patient for maybe an hour, 2 hours max in a day, where the family members is going to be with them a lot longer. So you want to make sure that you're not only providing the information to the patient on how to better communicate, but you want to also carry that over to family members as well as caregivers. And tip number 7 is the use of technology, right? We want to use assisted devices. So whatever speech generated device, you want to incorporate that. Of course, consult with speech therapy. And then you can start training and teaching your patient on how to use assistive technology. Of course, do your research before you start advocating for a particular technology for your patient. But I hope that these tips were helpful. These are my 7 tips for working with an aphasia patient. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave a comment below. Or if you have just some advice or you want to just put your insight on how it was for you working with an aphasia patient, I would love to hear it. All right. Until next time, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you later.